8 hours, 10 hours on a plane to realise that you're a lucky dude or dudette. No matter how diabolical your world is right now, thermostat, thermometer. This series is really about you challenging, are you going to trust in something else or are you going to change your own thinking? Because at the end of the day, no one can change you but you. How many have tried? How many of your parents have said to you, you know, if you don't change that attitude, what do you do with your attitude? You just hang on to it. It's like an up you attitude. yeah, you wait till, yeah, whatever you said, I don't even hear it, you know, because it's all blah, blah, blah. It's parent talk, and I don't hear parent talk. It's like that dog off The Simpsons that doesn't hear anything until Bart starts saying, sit. So for some of us, it's just the way that we hear things, the way we perceive things, the way that we interpret things. You guys need to determine it for your own life. I don't know how many people, young and old, say to me, oh yeah, but. So I don't know how many of you understand that, but you start using the word but.
No.
Scratcher. You use but, and it's giving you an excuse to say nothing's going to change. I'm not prepared to do what it takes. It's never going to be any different. That's your limiting belief right there. Bam. Nothing ever will. Because you're confessing it. You're actually saying it. You're actually speaking it out, and you're speaking it into existence. There's a verse that still talks about it, a little phrase that says the tongue is like a two-edged sword, brings life and death in a moment. I know. I've got a really sharp tongue at times. Bam! I could cut people down or I could build them up. It's amazing how that one little flappy piece of muscle in the front of your face actually can bring life and death. Eh? That's an interesting thing, that the power of your tongue. Now you have to determine what kind of person you're going to be. What is your confession? What is the things that you speak about every single day? If you continue to be and believe that in your mind things are as they are, they're going to stay the same. Absolutely guaranteed. I challenge you. I challenge you. For the next rest of the month, join me. See how you go. Whatever. I encourage you. That was a bit negative, wasn't it? I encourage you. Join me. Take a day just not to speak negatively about anything in your life. Your mum, your dad, the food, anything. It's like you go to Mac and goes, oh, it's so good. And it's not.
Macca's is alright.
Or somebody does something for you or buys you a gift and you go, oh, awesome. You know. Don't say it out loud. I challenge you. Challenge your thinking for a day, for a week, for a month. Just try it. Somebody said to me, you build a habit in 14 days or something. Is that what it is? After 14 days it becomes a habit? 3 days to blow it? 21 days? Great, I'll take that.
3 months, by the way.
Hey, oh, God, hang on, you know. Yes. Make it easy for me. You shared something about a Rolls Royce or something the other day. What did you say? What was that thing on Facebook?
Give me a second.
Yeah?
Feels like it takes. It's like it takes.
No, let me read it.
Feels like it takes 6
I can do
weeks
this.
to build a Toyota and like 6 months to build a.
When things don't appear right away, just remember it takes 6 months to build a Rolls Royce and 13 hours to build a Toyota.
Boom.
What are you building 13
That's why
hours?
Toyota have a Supra.
I don't know. They've worked it out.
There's also that Cherokee legend, which talks, there's like a grandfather and his grandson, and the grandfather says, there's a fight going on inside me between two wolves. One of them's evil, and he goes through all the different things it is, and the other one's good. And the grandson says, which wolf will win? And the old man says, whichever one I feed.
Whichever one you feed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I've got that on my phone.
Yeah, it's good. These inspirational thoughts, we look at them, read them, go, whoa, that's so deep. And what do we do about it? Do we actually take that insight, is what it is. It's a wonderful insight, and actually allow it to permeate our thinking. Which one am I feeding today? And the problem is most of us are lazy. We've got lazy minds. I know I have. I've got a lazy mind. And I have to, sometimes it's like to try and read a book, listen to a book, it's like, I can feel my brain furrowing. Stop it! You're learning. You know, you're changing. You know, you might become a more intelligent person sometimes. That would be a challenge, wouldn't it? You know, the thing for us is you on your own, not because of your mum, not because of your dad, not because of your teachers, not because of any other reason, except it's you. You're choosing. Yeah, are you waving at me?
No, I saw a good photo the other day. It said, there's hundreds of people in the world, hundreds of nice people in the world. If you can't find one, be one. Oh, that's good.
Oh, how many of us agree with that? Yeah, you're cautious now, but yeah. Well, is this a trick question? No, it's a true question. How many of you want to be that? If you can't find one, be one. Are you one?
Yes.
Are you? Yeah, sometimes. Today, this minute, yes, this minute, no. This minute, yes, this minute, no. You know, so the challenge for us is these sayings are true. And then we look at someone that models that and go, whoa, dude, that man or that woman is amazing. How did they become amazing? They weren't born amazing.
They became it.
They became it. They went from here to there by way of thinking. Now,
I was listening to something today about continuous improvement, and they were using the analogy about an apple a day keeps the doctor away. They said, but if you took 7 apples in one day, that's not going to actually help you in any way, shape or form. It's actually a continuous every day. You actually have to dedicate time, and then later on in the year you'll realise how much the benefit.
Yeah.
It won't happen overnight.
yeah, apparently fruit has a good chemical in it, and masticating on something like that makes you feel good. It's fruit, so you masticate this thing, release endorphins in your brain, and all of a sudden you go, ooh, I'm feeling really good. I ate the apple.
I made the biggest fruit salad today.
Biggest fruit salad. And good segue. No, so thinking about Subway, we're thinking about supper. So the challenge for us is this. You can begin to look at cards and let crystal salt lamps determine your future. You can let your parents, your school, your brothers, sisters, even yourself determine where you're going to end up, what the next step for you is. The challenge for you guys is simply, not for you guys, for all of us, is simply change your thinking. If I want to get there and I'm here, I have to change my thinking, the limiting beliefs. And if you make yourself aware, like ask somebody, I challenge you to ask someone to hold you accountable to the words that come out of your mouth, and if they are limiting beliefs, to slap you up the side of the head. See how many of you get a red face by the end of the day? You know, or within 5 minutes. Because the challenge for every single one of us, it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, whatever it is, the reality is every single one of us are saying, this is my circumstance, I watch my parents, I watch my grandparents, I see my environment, this is my life. And I'm telling you, it's rubbish.
Sorry, that was your audio.
This is rubbish. Your limiting belief is your limiting belief. Yours. Yeah.
I was like that, but I can now ride in a circle.
Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah.
So much fun.
Your limiting belief is only yours as long as you choose it to be.
You got it. As long as you choose. Yep,
I was
Stevie.
scared of heights and I got on a horse. It was a massive horse as well. On the weekend.
Oh, on the weekend.
Yeah, on the weekend, yeah.
We're on the horse.
Well,
Yeah.
first time on a horse and I got on it. Oh, not going to beat me, so I got on it.
Nice.
So good after it.
Yeah, somebody's afraid. Oh, Tyler. Yeah. Yeah. See, someone else I know has got a sort of horse phobia thing, you know? Yeah. They're beautiful. Now, so, in wrapping this whole thing up, you may be well practiced in your negative talk. You might be well versed. You might be 15, 18, 24, whatever you are, a little bit older for some of us, with this way of thinking that says this is all there is, this is all there's going to be. I was at a Boys to Men group the other on Thursday night, and one of the guys, David, sitting in the room, David looked at me and I started talking about something, and he said, you know what, Phil, I've hung out with you for 6 years and this is the first time I've heard you talk like that. And he said, mate, good on you. First time I've heard you speak like that. Now, it's not because I'm a 31-day challenge, it's I've made a decision that I want to go there. I want to go there. But I'm here. And first thing I have to do for all of us, it doesn't get any, I'm telling you, there are people out there, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, that won't hear this kind of instruction for you, where for them, so they're going to remain the same. They're going to remain the same. You have the power within your hand to be different. You. If you have a negative disposition, then stop it. Just stop. And begin to practice a different way of thinking. Practice it. Jason plays all kinds of musical instruments. Not because one day he woke up and went, drums, kit, sticks work good in that. He didn't just start playing and think this is something. He had to practice to become excellent at it. Nothing in your life worth having and holding on to will come without practice. Nothing. Because you've earned it then. You've earned the right to think and believe differently. And you know what? You will find, if you're a person that says, I've got no mates, what do you get?
You'll have no mates.
Why?
Because you think you have.
Because you say it. Because you say it. I got no mates. Well, then people question, well, this guy's got no mates. Why's he got no mates? Must be something weird about this dude. Woo. Now imagine if you became a powerful person that every time you spoke about to somebody else, you didn't talk about you one time, not one time. How about if you spoke to them, about them, and encouraged them for 5 minutes? Try that. I swear. And when you see that, you'll go, oh man, we're onto something here. This is more precious than gold, I can assure you. Being somebody that knows how to turn people around in the midst of their circumstances, that is powerful. More powerful than all the money. More powerful than anything else. And you can say, well, I'm too young. Crap. That's just crap. That's just a limiting belief. I have learnt so much in my life from young people because they're just, boom, it's just straight out there. It is as it is. The adult world tends to close things off and try and pretend that we know things that we don't. So my encouragement for you, join me in the challenge if you want. You don't have to. I don't. See what I nearly did? It's entrenched, isn't it? I do care. Whether you get free of your limiting belief or not. Be a person that is different. Just do it for a day. Just say, right, when you wake up in the morning, try this. Just when you wake up, how many of you wake up and the first thing you say is, oh my God. You know? And you pull that and you get, oh, it's raining. Oh, God. And you're reaching for the alarm if you haven't already tossed it across the room. So 10 more minutes. Or 9, whatever the snooze. Who thought that up? 9 minutes on the snooze. You get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, If you do that, I want you to tomorrow morning to do simply this. Just pull back that doona, even if it's freezing. Whip back that doona. And go, whoa! I'm alive! Because you can feel the cold on your body. Right at that point and go, yeah, great day. Looking forward to it. Jump out of bed. As you walk past the mirror, go, as you walk past the mirror, this is what I want you to do. All of you. You're going to send me a message tomorrow, all right? When you walk into your bathroom, walk past, oh! And just keep walking. Do not do this. Oh, damn. That's in a nasty place. I want you to just go, woo. Look at yourself and go, damn, you're hot. I want you to try something different. Start your day with an unbelievable expression. And when you see yourself go, woo. Try it for me. Look at me. I want to prove all of your expressions. So I want you to imagine right now, clothed or unclothed, I'm not looking at that, right? But for you right now to give me your best, woo. Come on. No, that's not it. That's like 4 of you girls, right? Now, boys, when you look in the mirror, you do this. Yeah, all right. Suck it in. Yeah, like, nice. If that's what you believe, good. So tomorrow morning, throw back the doona. Say, yeah, all right, a great morning.
Whoa!
I expect to have messages tomorrow saying, dude, the shower was cold, but woo! Yeah! I looked good in the mirror beforehand.
No shower.
No?
No cold shower.
Oh, you can try that. That's next week.
No.
I want to really encourage you, again, guys, really trust me. Practice it. Try it. Just try it. When your parents try to give you food and they go, it's going to be good for you. It's always going to be bad. It's a Brussels sprout. It's always the Brussels sprout. But try new foods, try new things. I'm not talking about physical food, I'm talking about new stuff, new way of thinking, and see what comes. Actually record it in your phone, take a note. I tried this today and this is what I was grateful at the end of the day. Is that helpful for you? I'm challenged by it. As you can see, even tonight, 3, 4, 5 times, even in speaking tonight, just the stuff wants to just ooze out that's just negative and a limiting belief. We care. You matter.